everybody, and welcome back to a new video. So first of all, Happy New Year. Hope you all had a wonderful time. Hope you're all safe, no injuries, none of that. And so I just want to start the video off today with an announcement that makes me really happy. So I ended up going through and getting my new gaming PC, which it still doesn't have a dedicated GPU because I ran out of money. But I'm super happy to announce that all my future videos and live streams are going to be produced on this wonderful machine. And then to the main topic of today's video. So I got a gift card for Christmas, ended up going to an electronics store here, and they had Titanfall 2 on sale. So I was like, yeah, Titanfall 2 or Watch Dogs 2, and I ended up going with Titanfall 2, which you could probably guess from the video title. But I am so pleasantly surprised with this game. I have the Titanfall 1 Collector's Edition, the one with the huge mech statue and everything. But I just felt like the game back then was really lacking in content, so I decided to go ahead then and try this one. And I'm actually really pleasantly surprised, because it's got all of the right things. It's got a bunch of weapons, a bunch of challenge, a bunch of camos, and a campaign, which is a huge bonus. So it has pretty much everything that I wanted for the old game to have. It's actually feeling like a full AAA title at this point. So it's really a good game, and I decided to go ahead and play the multiplayer. I've played it quite a while, not that much. I've only played with the R203, the gun you also see me using in the background in the gameplay, because I decided to do this as a voiceover, to use the pop filter, to save you guys from all those annoying little crackling sounds that I've noticed on my non-pop filter videos. But it's a really good game, and I'm going to do a campaign walkthrough because I didn't want to just play it by myself. So I haven't played a single campaign mission. I haven't even pressed the campaign button, and I'm going to upload those. I'll try to do them once a week, either Wednesday or Thursday, again depending on school schedules. And they're gonna vary in length depending on how much I play and how it fits and all that. So they are gonna vary in length. I'm also going to do live streams of the game, simply because I really enjoy the game. I played a whole bunch. So it's a really good game, and I would definitely I would recommend everybody who thought Titanfall 1 was a bad game to go and give this game a try, because really it's unfair to this game that Titanfall 1 was the first one. This should have been the first game, and Titanfall would have been a way bigger success, both commercially and with the community, because it fixes all those little mistakes with missing guns. And Titanfall 1, you were done like a second. And I haven't even mentioned how great the Titans are in this game. So first of all, they feel way more, well, this is maybe gonna sound stupid, but they feel way more authentic. It feels like an actual mech. Plus the guns feel more realistic. There's some guns that are going again, of course. There's the 40mm high explosive cannon. That one's in the game again. But then they have this new one that's like a plasma cannon. This is like a fire titan. I know it's a bad way of explaining it, but it's like a fire titan. It's a really cool titan. It's really slow. It's not the most effective titan at all. It's just a really cool titan. Though I personally prefer playing with the number 1 titan, the one you start off with. I think the gun and the agility is a perfect match of damage and agility. And then I really like that sniper cannon that goes up over its shoulder and just goes like, phew! That's a really cool thing, actually. The only downside to this game would probably be the graphics. The graphics aren't the greatest. It kind of looks similar to Titanfall 1, which definitely wasn't an ugly game, but it wasn't the world's prettiest game ever either. So you won't get like Battlefield 1 great graphics, which I suppose it's fair, it's their second game and all. But it's a pretty game. It's nothing that bothers me. Some games really bother me when they have ugly graphics. I'm just I can't play them. It bothers me. But this one is actually pretty. It's a pretty game. And I'm sure if you get it on the PC and do ultra settings and 70 and 120 FPS and all that, I'm sure it will look much better. But even on the Xbox One, it actually looks pretty good. And I would say it's actually, the matchmaking too, I was pleasantly surprised, because when I started off I got into some pretty easy matches. Then as I progressed in the game, I actually got into some pretty challenging matches with Generation 4 pilots, which is, if you don't know, that's the prestige system from Call of Duty, just implemented in Titanfall. It's called generations. So every time you reach max level, you go up a generation. The same thing with the guns. They're Generation 1, then they are Generation 2, and so on and so forth. But that's just a really good game. And the gun selection. The gun selection is amazing. First of all, it now feels, as I said before, like a full AA title. A lot of different guns, a lot of different weapons. And this is the best thing. The anti-Titan weapons are actually meaningful now. It doesn't just feel like you can pick any single one of them and it'll do the same thing. I felt that way in Titanfall 1 at least. So, this one is actually, they feel like they have a difference. Because they have some different attributes to them. And I don't know if it's just the way they function or if because of the damage difference there is. I use the first cannon, the like laser charge-up cannon, because I think that's the best one. And I also think that's like an updated version of the laser cannon from Titanfall 1. Again, you know, you'll see a fair amount of weapons coming from Titanfall 1 getting a revamp, and then, yeah, well, they're presented in this game as well. Same name, some of them even. There's the Car 40, I believe it's called, the SMG, which was like really overpowered in Titanfall 1. It's not that overpowered in Titanfall 2. They've actually, again, another thing that they've done really great this time around is balancing the game. The only thing I feel is a bit out of balance is that there's this one Titan that has a huge minigun. I feel like that Titan is overpowering the other Titans simply because of how much lead it can just shed down range and how much damage it can do really quickly. Also, to pilots, it can kill a pilot like insanely fast. It's a really good Titan, and I'm just waiting to level up to the point where I can get it, because I'm definitely going to play with it. Because there's just, once you have that Titan, I don't see a point in playing all the other Titans. Well, this is one that can fly, which kind of gives you a tactical advantage, I guess. But, yeah, I would definitely go for the one with the minigun. I think you get in the level, what, 16, I believe. But, again, minor details. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm back again this year. We're doing the same thing. I'm going to be doing a Titanfall 2 walkthrough of the single player campaign. I am going to do live streams of Titanfall 2 as well. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I picked it up, and it's a really great game. And I definitely recommend everyone to get it, because it's a great game. And if you thought Titanfall 2 or Titanfall 1, sorry, was cool, but you didn't know if you wanted to get Titanfall 2 or not, because the first game wasn't really there, felt a little off. Definitely, if you have the money, just go get this game. Like, please, I'm urging you to go get this game, because it pretty much fixes all the mistakes and all the little annoyances I had with the first game. This one fixes. It's pretty much the spot on Titanfall. And I'm hoping that with the content getting added on like later updates and everything, it will make it even better. But this is definitely the best futuristic first-person shooter you can ever get. It's miles, it's light years ahead of something like Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. It's way better, feels way more authentic, way smoother. The new grappling hook is really cool. Once you get the hang of it, which I'll do a separate video on that, but once you get the hang of it, the movement system in this game will give you like a huge advantage to everyone else. But that's for a separate video, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.